Welcome back, friends. I am glad you're here. So I am, of course, excited about what I'm talking about. That's why I want to share it with you. And today is definitely one of the keys to success, especially if you're a solopreneur, which I am. That means I am a one-man show. I have lots of freelancers and help. And I've tried different business models, but for me, for what I value, which is freedom and flexibility, I'm sticking with the solopreneurship. One of the most important things that you can do is to outsource and delegate. I know that can be hard for a lot of us that want to control everything, which is why, you have to have trust and hire good people. It is super, super, super important because you will waste more time and money trying to do everything. There is a caveat. You must know how everything works that you are outsourcing. I am someone that likes to make sure that people are working fast and efficient. I also will time myself to see how long something should take. Half hour, hour, 2 hours. You don't want to get ripped off. You should know how to do every aspect of your business. I bootstrapped it all, which means I didn't have my money. I was just doing it all for myself, a couple $100 probably. So I knew how to do the website, how to do SEO, how to of course do design work, how to do everything. I highly, highly, highly suggest that. A lot of people don't know these things. When you delegate something out, it doesn't have to be expensive. You can use interns, who need college credit. The first year I started my business where I had basically no business. I decided I need interns because I wanted to do outreach. And I got 2 interns. And my dad called me Kramer because there's a Seinfeld where Kramer gets an intern even though he doesn't work, no one knows what he's doing. They wanted to learn about flowers and design and I needed the extra help. So it worked out. The other thing you can do is get a virtual assistant, a VA. You want to make sure they're legit. You can get someone that, can do a ton of research for you. Virtual assistants, interns, people that work for me that need a couple hours and it's just something I either don't want to do or I could be spending my time doing something else, or they do it better. It's usually that third, do research like a potential referral source in this city. Do a template for them and then they could just send out all the emails to that list. That's a great way to do it without losing your sanity. Now again, when I was starting out, I did every single thing. As you grow, these are things you want to consider. One of the things that I recently outsourced was Pinterest. Now I love pinning. I used to make lots of boards for clients and it's great. Go down that big black hole. It is a huge referral source for business as a search engine, just as Google is. And so I looked into it. I looked into lots of articles, the best way. Honestly, it's overwhelming for me and I don't think I'm the most efficient at it. Some things I don't get and it changes all the time, the algorithms. But I did have a good understanding and a good knowledge base that I could also communicate to someone what's important, the metrics, and how I'm using it. Potential candidates, they apply and then I'll give them just a small task, like maybe 2 tasks to do before I hire anyone, just to see how fast they respond and how thorough they do it. Other things you might want to consider outsourcing would be, and this is if you're not good at it. So I'm an idea person and I can think of the big picture. I'll just put that out there and then have someone who's an expert tighten it up. And that also saves on time and vision and frustration. You can also sketch something out. Anything data, you can consolidate that into maybe 2 or 3 hours a week or just give a set rate. You will save a lot on your sanity because that is the part that will get you burnout. There's so much to do and I'd rather be the one to be, talking to clients and no one can replace you and what you're offering. You are the thing. Whatever your company is, you are what it is. So no one can replace me talking to you, overseeing a project, teaching a class. You want to be able, as the years go on, outsource more and more. You will lose a little bit of control over some tasks or I wouldn't do it that way, things like that. But you have to let that go. You really do. It is your name on everything. So while you can and should outsource and delegate, you also have to make sure you are approving it all. And that's something I certainly do. I'm just talking about minor things. If they don't matter in the scope of it, I'm not going to stress over it, but at the end of the day, it's going to be my name and image on every part of it. Own that and respect yourself and your brand, and you will save a lot of your sanity. Stay safe, stay sane, and I'll talk to you soon.